Hello, over. Hope you're all doing well. Hi, T. Jones, if you're still there. Today, it's been a good minute since we've had a stream that wasn't early morning or late at night. For once, everyone can actually show up without being tired. Today, we're continuing to play Dungeons of Hinterberg. I was considering playing something different, but I was in the mood to play it again. Last we left off, we just got access to this new place. We literally haven't done anything besides talk to these guys. You think we can swim? Anyway, how y'all doing? We're also trying to uncover stuff that's going up because we think the mayor's definitely just acts weird and may be hiding stuff. And also we've had a weird dungeon that they seem to cover up and try to just get us going somewhere else along the way. He said to Fair, we don't mean to a lot, but the horse might be sending missiles to you. Well, look, Fair apparently exploded you. It's only fair to do it back. How you been doing? And also just because I know to bring on for some people here, if you're in Popo's stream or just happen to hear it, for those who missed the last stream, so he said, why is the hose doing that? He called me a hose. I wish I had the pngtuber to aim the gun. Okay, yeah, prep the missile. No, I'm joking. But, for those who weren't here last stream, I end up, I got really lucky and unlucky at the same time when the back of my chair broke. Luckily, I only put my arm on it. I heard something fall, which ended up being a screw in some other part of it, but I didn't know it at the time. So I went to look, so I sat up, and then it fell back. If I didn't look around, that could have been a really bad, like, injury. But luckily I am all good. And Wolf decided to just be crazy. Decided as pretty much like an early birthday present. Here, just a second. I'm pretty sure I added it to OBS. Yeah. But I'm letting you know, he made like yesterday with like not without me knowing until he told me to go check the door. Sent this out, and it was delivered within a half an hour. It's like an actually really nice chair. I'm 100% getting him something for Christmas time to pay him back. Well, indeed. Like, very comfy. Has better honestly has better, like, just back and neck support, and also just comfier than the old chair. Also, hello, Huck. Indeed. The Huck is still a vital part of the setup. It isn't always on the desk, but it's always close. Also, I think the leg is covering it, but the rubber duck that, if you check behind its leg and behind the, you know, the Jack Daniels, glass, you'll see there's a rubber duck there. Boop. So today we're continuing we're checking out this new location and seeing if there's any other weird shady things going on. I feel like we're 100% going to be going back to the other zone. Let's see. Oh, Metslayer. Mighty fine day for kayaking, isn't it? Kayaking? Only way to get across. And don't you even think about swimming in that witch's brew. Don't worry, I already did. The kayak service is included in your Hinterberg all access pass. Doesn't cost a thing to rent one. Mayor Wagner really went the extra mile here. You don't get that kind of service anywhere else, you don't. All we're asking is that you get your magic skills and finish the first dungeon before you let you take one of these bad boys. A simple safety measure, you'll understand. The dungeons here are tough, real tricky. And getting first responders over to those islands isn't easy. Alrighty. Again, I still find it weird that after we discovered a weird dungeon that wasn't like the rest and had weird versions of the monsters and wasn't a gate and more just like, you know, like a magic gate and was more just like a door instead of a portal. I still think they're trying to hide something. We're checking out the place because, you know, we like exploring new places, but like, there's more going on in this town, and I think the mayor's trying to distract us from whatever's happening. As soon as you get the stamp, you can take any kayak you want. Because like they just casually gave us the VIP experience. And like, yeah, they just did a lot of stuff conveniently after we discovered a weird dungeon. Bonk. It is interesting seeing the swamp enemies though. That's huh. That's an attack. Boop. Interesting. So our power is gonna somehow involve lights. Don't quite know what that means, but and also ducks. You just remembered you and Fair were you and Fair were playing Build Battle before Mirror Mystery, but one thing you didn't notice until you pointed it out during the game, you accidentally stole your skin. Oh, so Fair was just wearing your skin bags. Amazing. Alright, well this officially makes it so we've learned all the magic in different zones. Unless there's even more stuff we don't know about. Press shift to place a jelly block. Okay, so a way to climb up tough stuff for free trap enemies. And a plasma ball. Very weird powers, but matches the theme of the zone, I guess. Well, apparently the skin stealing butt was the same for picking the block. Amazing. Although I don't think I've ever heard of a case of someone setting it like that. Like, I know there are stuff where like people can just steal skit usually just for fun, but like, don't think I've ever heard a case of it just like being binded to picking blocks. That's still funny though. Is there anywhere? Obviously we know like most of the area is locked until we do the dungeon. But is there anywhere we can go right now? Besides straight towards it. I don't think so. Sadness. Ooh, but chest. Boop. Sad we can't explore the zone properly yet. But cool that we already got loot. We. So this apparently charges it? Okay. Pop. Oh, so it doesn't necessarily do damage, but it does give really good opportunity to just yoink. Doesn't count for magic damage though. Oh, that's gonna be. Ooh, sorry. So this is the only consistent way to. Alrighty. Ow. I couldn't dodge. Oosh. We're also poisoned. Oosh. It's like Fair saw him wearing it, or you first saw him wearing it when they were building. You didn't mention it until the voting phase when he said, "Can you ask about the Skinners?" And he realized, well, it's not the end of the world, but that is funny that there's Fair just accidentally did that and just didn't realize. Boop. Yeah, I might go AFK for just a second. I don't know why, but I know it's been like really stuffy today. I'm not like getting. It's just been really stuffy. It might step away just to clear that quickly. So I'm gonna be right back just because it's not the end of the world, but it is just slightly annoying. So be right back. I'm back. But well, it's not the end of the world that happened. I'm sure Fair was just like, did feel like a little awkward for accidentally doing that, but it's like, it's not the end of the world. I just find it funny that he did it and just didn't realize though. Yeah, it's fine, just follow it's funny. Yeah. I think there are times where people tried memeing and taking my skip, but I couldn't do it properly because of when I had the cape. Which I will say, I currently can't use the Hans/duck cape until I redo the stuff that Triss told me. But it's just been a matter of I've been enjoying other games and also just too lazy. Alrighty, so this zone's gonna be sort of like, yeah, it's just gonna be like underwater based. I like it. Alright, well that's a lot of deadly water. Do I shoot that? Yes, but I gotta make it stay. Not close enough. There you go. How many waves these guys are they gonna send? It is a higher difficulty one, but still. Also, at some point, like I said, tonight we will be befriending Doggo. Doggo will befriend. We have the sweet berries for him. It's just because of the required quest stuff, we couldn't quite do it. Oh. Nom? Wait, did I just lock myself out from going to the other side? No, okay. I was gonna say, okay, so that's probably required, which means we should check out this side, right? There was loot. And there's a chest there, but we have no way to access it. But we know there's a chest. Do I have a map for... No. Of course not. I am so curious if we'll ever see like on the first day our character is here, if we'll ever see a dungeon that like falls apart while we're going through it. Whee. Okay, so we got a puzzle making use of the fish. Question is, what exactly... Okay, well, I guess we gotta go up here with Jelly first, just so we can scope things out. Oh, I see. So we gotta... Okay, so it's sort of a speed thing. It'd help if we actually got it in the tube. No, I think we're too slow. Or maybe I don't have to necessarily... Can I just shoot it from up here? Yes. Cool. You wish you could talk, we have choir until it. You're all good, Bree. I hope choir goes well. Fish? Indeed. Just some casual tubes made of fish. Well, not made of it, but you know what I mean. Fish design tube. Okay, so that... But can I just do like a... No, I can't place a jelly on the button. Okay, let's look around a little bit just to see. I can't do the jelly in the water. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to be like, use this as a blocker, maybe? So the shot bounces off, and then... Obviously, we need to... Yeah, I think that's the play. Whoop. Yeah. Once again, I really like how they incorporate the powers into, like, the different puzzles. Whoop. Especially if... Since sometimes they make you, like, really have to think and combine them, like, just right to do it. I went straight to Murburn. We always like an excuse to fight. Especially when we just murder all of those enemies with a meteor storm. Alright, onward we go. Also gotta remember to keep a close eye out for these tunnels, because we know there's gonna be a chest, which there it is. Oh. I guess we're saving. I wanted to try getting into the thing. I didn't think it'd just be straight up trapdoor. So how do I get out of here? Ah, it's just as simple as jelly. Oop. But where do I go from here? Oh, I saw the opening up top, so I was like, oh, it goes to the other way. Nope. Alrighty. Hopefully we can still get that chest we saw. No matter what, we're definitely fighting this guy first one. Who would we be to deny a fight that's guarding loot? Oh, goo covered, but luckily that's no longer an issue for us. We just won't be able to use it this run, unless it's somehow, like, really good compared to what we have on. It's actually... No, it's actually worse. Okay, yeah, we'll just uncover it and that'll be money. Okay, so this opens the door. But we need a way to... Do I just put this... Yeah, we're gonna make it so the ladder's down. Ah. Just the old... just an old flipped, swap the platform. Alright, simple enough. Oop. Oh, two of the... Oh, no, 4 of them need to be powered. But what does this do? I guess I'm supposed to make it so they both get powered on at the same time. Yeah. Okay, so I need to turn it to just the right spot so they both get powered. Nope. Should be close enough. Actually, no, not quite. And then we just turn this until it's close. Hi, Oscar. How you doing? Oop. As you see, we're currently just doing fun puzzle stuff. Oop. Okay, that should be good enough to get in. Yeah. Whee. Okay, this one looks interesting. Let's see what the power does for... Raises everything. Good to know. So obviously we gotta go up. But we're also gonna be keeping an eye out for loot along the way. So that's a thing we can do, but we can't exactly get anywhere with that. Oh, there's a little... Nope, that's death water. And that's loot. You have 6.5 hours of homework worth to do. Yeah, that sounds wonderful. I do wish you luck with your homework, but yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, there is a button up there, which I'm guessing opens the gate. But first we need to figure out how to make it so we can stand there. I'm guessing I can't just do a simple do this and jump to the other side, can I? Oh, I can. Did not think that would work. And then I could just do... Oh, if it doesn't bounce off the floor. Oh, but I need the slime ready. Oh, I also need the slime to open the door. Okay, so we need to get up first. No, don't jump. Why'd my character jump? Alright, well. Time to redo it. Oh, that's the steps again. Not homework, just work. Either way, I still hope it goes as smoothly as it can, especially with how long it's gonna take. Boop. Oh, there is another power source. I could just... I'm not sure if I'm doing this the proper way or not, but... Then we just wait for this to get lowered. Place that. Collect this. And we are free. That's a lot of laser beams. But yeah, I really do enjoy the game's art style. But it's just like, although it's like simple, it's about really unique style. I like it. Okay, so I'm guessing it's just as simple as use the slime to block the lasers. Yeah, I think it's just going up and down and trying to make sure I don't get hit. Full speed. Oh, no, that goes that. Okay, luckily it is blocked by the slide. No, don't jump into water. Bruh. I was trying to go down because of the laser, but I didn't want to step into the other one. But they end up just leaping. Okay, let's... the parkouring is a little finicky sometimes. Okay, that's as good as centered as it's gonna be. Oop. Also, I'm enjoying some hot chocolate. Didn't necessarily have to share it. Just felt like sharing I have hot chocolate. Okay, now our character carefully goes down. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna have to carefully navigate around the slime on the floor. Okay, so we start on this side. No, don't climb. Yeah, I think this is the way. We're gonna be cutting it a little bit close with that one. Cool. There is the other platform though. Can I get there somehow? What if I start it back up? No. What if I... Will this somehow? No, because it's just gonna send it back. I guess I'll find a way around to it eventually. Loot. Well, I have to find a way around because there's nowhere to go from here. Oh, we got the chest house on the other side of us though. Cool. Oh wait, no, I can just slime. Whee! But that sudden stop made me scared they're just gonna go backwards and fall in. Oh, that's where I came in from, I think. Interesting. Okay, so there's a straightforward way. Or here, which has loot. Which we always like loot, so. Ooh, a big crit rate bonus. Lovely. Boop. This seems like an area that... I would say it's interesting that there's a lot of zones where there could be fights. But it's mainly focusing on just the puzzles. Which I do like. It also makes me think one of the future levels would just be like ridiculous stuff. Okay, so chest that's connected to lever. That powers the bridge. We're just... Okay, so... Yeah, they just power bridges. Alrighty. Let's see what's up here first. Button. We are now going back for the loot. Because we are loot goblins. You also gotta see if there's... Although I guess the puzzle is what will make that open. Money. We always like money. Got 2 streams open. You're checking out on game testers too. You're all good. Boop. I hope his stream's going well then. Boop. There's a lot of buttons and we don't know what they're for. That one raises... Oh, so we can make it so it hits the button, okay. Let's see what the last button does, just so we know what we're doing. Okay, so... Oh, because the slime and stuff may go away over time. Okay, slime goes there. Actually, no, it shouldn't go away, but makes it so we don't have to disturb the slime. Yeah. And then we go here. Press the button. Now we can just walk. I like that one. Alright, up the ladder we go. The door closed on us. Not sure if I like that. Oosh. Oh, never mind. Checkpoint. Wait, a waystone before the gate? Oh, this is gonna be an arena fight, isn't it? Oosh. Alright, well, there's definitely gonna be an interesting... Oh yeah, there's quite a bit of enemies. Alright. Alright, backing out this far in. Oh hey, that king one. Get slime. Alright, big one's down. Oh wait, no, he's on the verge of death. Ow. I'm burning. That's an interesting attack there. Whoop. Just go around the fire tornadoes. Nothing to worry about. Okay, either we used a really good combo of skills there, or that was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. Although it is the first dungeon for the zone, so. Boop. Alright, prison keep island completed. So now we'll be able to access the rest of the swamp. Cool. Lovely image of a cow. Oop. Let's see, will they? Like I said, I am curious if we'll see the mayor more since they let us go there. But I'm still suspicious of like there's more happening than we know. Well, no mandatory quests. We can just do what we want. Cool. We have a lot more, charms now. Increase defense, double defense increase. Hello. I guess I just want to do that and then leave. No, let's make this one cheaper. And that should hopefully let us equip more. Oop. Oh yeah, we're gonna equip one that... Perfect dodge slowdown, or... Oh, we'll raise our defense. Oop. Why not? Also, I did get new... Yep. That is, Yep, it's just better altogether. Sir. How you doing, Tris? You're just gonna ignore me? I see how it is. I know you're just doing the call. Anyway, let's go befriend Doggo.
About damn time.
Liza, I would have did it last stream, but we had a mandatory like quest that we had to do in the evening. Now we can actually befriend Doggo. The dog's on the roadside watching tourists pass by. There we go. Doggo gets strawberries. Yeah, but you're shy, huh? I'm a little shy myself. You want some of these though? You like these? There we go. I've got no real plans for tonight. Might just hang out with the dog. Befriending him would add to my relaxation. I should try to see if I can, because I do need to get signatures to help the one person save their shop. I should see if I can do that without, like, you know, spending the entire evening. I probably will have to, or I'll have to befriend them, or at least, chat with them once, but some of them I did meet at the campsite though, so hopefully not. New quest, calm down for that. The gazebo by the lake doesn't attract a lot of tourists, unlike the cafe or the bar. Not often that you see someone just sitting there by themselves. Is that Daddy Fernandez? I saw them on TV before I came here. They're the youngest pro slayer in the sport. Interesting. Nice spot, huh? Kind of underrated. Don't get why. It's a spectacular view, and it doesn't cost a thing. Hey, I'm Danny. Sit me if you like. I'm just watching the lake. They seem so calm and at ease. Spending them would increase my relaxation. Like I said, we are befriending Doggo. We're hanging out with the dog, but we can try to do the Danny quest without like, or not Hannah's shop quest without going straight to it. What do you mind? It's a petition against closing Hannah's shop. Yeah, of course. I hope it helps. Hey, very good. Okay, we got one of 3. Okay, so we can do it without costing us the time of Doggo. We don't. Who is Gertch? We've never talked to Gertch. We've only seen him in the background of cutscenes. I just want to see what they say. The old lady is looking like she's lost something. Are you searching for something? Need help? Oh, alright. We got a quest related to them. Now, what could you possibly be, Fraulein? I don't recall seeing your face around here. I've been here for a while. Wouldn't hurt to let me try to help. Alright, if you insist. It's my silver brooch. It must have fallen off on my afternoon walk. Okay, so that tells me if I try to talk to this person earlier, there are apparently people who won't talk to us without certain stats. I think if we didn't hang out and like meet other people first, they would have been like, what? No, get out of here. It's my silver brooch. It must have fallen off on my afternoon walk. I like to promenade the street by the canal behind the town hall. Okay, so somewhere behind the town hall, there's an item they lost. Do I know where town hall is? No. Unless this giant building is just supposed to be town hall. I know that leaves the zone. You just said I'm not using the PNG. Yeah, it's one of those games. Well, once in a while, there's the weird indie game where it's like, oh, it runs perfectly fine, no issue, but for some reason, it kills the pngtuber. Like although there are, depending on where we are, it works fine. In other zones, it's like really glitchy. So, no pngtuber for the game. Okay, I was gonna say, like, why is our character walking away from the person we're trying to talk to? Corroded metal. I don't get who would put a sculpture like that in their house or their garden. The material just conjures up the sound of fingernails scraping across a chalkboard. And then they just casually start walking back to them. The idea of an artist wielding a blowtorch is kind of fascinating, though. Hard to think of a cruder, more violent tool to express yourself. Hi, I'm heading. Hey, I'm probably not going to buy it. It's okay if I just have a look? You can take all the time you like. I'll be over here if you have questions. Hey, at least, yeah, the guy's chill. Interesting. Well, there's just a lot of people we haven't necessarily, like, talked to. So I think it is just a cool idea to walk around and talk to some of them. No, we could go to Sam to see if he will sign the signature. But first, like I said, we're befriending Doggo. We ain't hanging out with people today. We're hanging out with Doggo. But we are doing the quests we can that are around here. Is this your brooch? You found it. Oh, if my Heinrich could see this, he always used to say that one can expect nothing from young strangers, you know? Let me take you to the inn, Fraulein. It's my treat. I don't know if this would lock me from befriending Doggo or not. It doesn't say time will advance. Tris, do I be nice and let them take me to the inn and hopefully still be able to do stuff?
I'm about to rape this tower.
I suddenly don't feel like asking the question. I said, should I be nice and like let them take me to, although I'm not sure if they'll advance today, or just say no need and continue on doing stuff.
See, but what if you get kidnapped?
Hi, Kurt. Hope you're doing well. Should I just say no need then?
I don't know.
Like I said, it does not say time will advance. So
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll be not. We'll be nice, but if it's it'd be
okay.
Shall we go right away then?
She's gonna kidnap you.
Oh, okay. So if we do go with them, so we're saying, yeah, that'd be lovely. Walk away. We must befriend doggo. Sorry, lady. Hey, at least he gave us the option to back out of it after saying yes.
You will come from me forever.
Then we are going to...
Oh, Jesus.
Actually, no, there is no direct. Oh, no, we are in the right spot. And then we're going to see if any of the people over here will sign a petition.
Sign my petition. Blah, 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 blah.
So I was in the middle of the forest at midnight, in my underpants. We joined in on a very weird conversation. Next time someone tells me there's a secret ritual to finding a dungeon, I'll send my crew to fact check. Wait, so the guy without fact checking just went to the middle of the forest in only underwear in hopes there was a dungeon without even checking if it's true.
Oh my god, I'm about to plot somebody.
This guy is supposed to be a pro slayer within the town, by the way. If you fall back on Slay Fam. Why is that the name of social media? I can totally check things like that for you. I've got this stream where I debunk dungeon myths. And of course, they're all just trying to be like, hey, be my friend. Hey, want to check out my stuff? Just...
Sub for sub.
Lady, we got this covered. Could you back off? Yeah, too many slayers in the dungeon. Calm down. She probably wants an autograph. Not quite. Hey there. Yes, it's... Samkel? In the flesh.
Okay.
Yeah, I never heard of you. Ah, good one. You got a pen? Thanks, I'll leave you to your fans. Hold on,
no,
we're about to hit the bar for some dancing. Why don't you join us? Champagne's on me, the more the merrier, yeah. Really, another random... Yeah, yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that. Let's see if they'll sign the signature, though. Another time, okay? We're about to party. Of course. I have to party with him to get that signature. Alright, well, I guess we as much as I feel like I shouldn't, I guess we're gonna be partying next time. I don't think I've ever talked to this person. We are not amused. Great quest lines. And this is the buzzing center to be hot, where locals and adventurers get their work. Influencer. I was wondering when we meet one. Especially since there's a lot of talk about them in the area. This damn social media people wanting people to watch their content. Anyway, subscribe to SirHorse. Yeah, you guys should sub, like. No, I'm joking.
It's true, though.
The Krampus bar, infamous. If you stay in Hinterberg, visit a tier 1 item on your throw. This place is temperate. Here's what Kaiser has to say about the place. Okay, insert reviews, Joe. The good stuff only, yes. Bro. Wait, hold on a bit. Hey, you the lady in the teal jacket. Something tells me the game didn't expect me to have an outfit when I first talked to this guy.
I don't think you're wearing that.
Who, me? Yeah, I was saying, we're wearing the red jacket at the moment. You're perfect. You're about to become the queen of the beehive. Come on, let's go make some honey. What?
Okay.
These are some really weird people we're meeting that we haven't talked to at all. Honey? What, you don't know honey? You should try it, it's great. Healthy too. You don't want it? Yeah, I don't want it either.
Oh, my plapper.
I mean,
okay.
see, I have this segment where I teach people how to have the best... Where I teach people how to have the best time ever. Your life's about to change. Totally for the better. 1.6 million Kaisers are watching B.
Oh my god.
You know what? Surely you'd help save the shop, right?
I swear to god, when I'm finally done on this level, I'm gonna time out somebody.
Okay, although... Sure, fake, sure. Be back though, okay? Real soon. Alright, so there's someone that I have to talk to also get a signature.
Oh my
I love how so Danny was the only one who was chill. Actually, there's one more person we could ask. Actually, technically two if you count Claus. Yeah, Danny was the only one who was like, hey, I don't quite know you, but like, although I'm relaxing, yeah, I'll sign it. Best time ever, honey. No, yeah, I will say, if I get a signature for someone else, especially since we're like friends with Claus, we are not interacting with that social media guy. Like, no matter what, we're locked in with Doggo for today. Alright, let's see if Claus would be down for signing it. You're getting deranged Swiss vibes. Alright. And we do want to hang out with him more. Just oh. Alrighty. So we can't ask him for the signing. Sadness. We can at least clean our goo and get some extra money for the recyclables we've collected over time. Boop. There we go. Unless it's under ask questions about Hinterberg. Nope. I guess it does make sense as he's kind of left the spotlight to try to help the town more. Just had a weird brain. Wanted to figure out how many times is 1 light year distance further than the distance between Sun and Earth. 60. Alright, well, you solved that quick. GG. And then there's one more pro we can talk to. Oop. Oh, and we've officially talked to everyone who we've seen in the town. Young one Wilson acts like I've never seen before. And they are doing some interesting attacks. There's something contagious about watching someone who's in the zone. All focus and concentration, every move perfect. I could watch all evening. It'd probably increase my relaxation.
Yeah, that's it. No, this guy's getting to the pound. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Damn
it! So we have to talk to the social media guy to save the town.
How's the town in crisis?
Stop staring at the what, sir? One. I'm pretty sure this person is at least 20 because our character's in their like 20s to 30s.
I'm about to like, I'm about to do something to somebody.
Anyway, let's befriend Doggo. But yeah, so we're gonna have to hang out with the people who, honestly, I'm not sure if I'd want to hang out with to try to save the shop. Oh, we get to hang out with Panda 2 at the same time, though.
Okay.
Looks like you've earned the big chicken's trust. He's yours.
That's so W of Kurt.
He's his own, but he has a home with me. Oh, so it's not necessarily a dog they adopted, but like gave shelter so they can just vibe wherever. That's cool. Do you mind if I hang out with him? You should ask him yourself. It looks like he'd like that though. What's his name? He goes by many. You know how animals can look like entirely different people from one moment to the next? He does that a lot, so giving him one single name would be an injustice to his soul. Okay. Pick any name you like and call him that. It's your bond to make. Should I give him a proper name? You know what? I'll let you guys choose. Like, and there is a more page. I don't know if it cycles back or not.
Asteroid Destroyer.
If that's an option, I'd 100% go with that. So as of now, we have Snowflake, which not sure if it's fitting for this dog. Walter. We can name him Walter.
Put your
Burlington.
Away, Walter.
Bob.
Like the
if
store?
Bob's an if Bob's an option, we're also taking that.
Walter,
More?
put your not away, Walter.
Okay, we can go back to him. Captain Sprinkles, Wowzer, Storm,
Walter, put your not
Reddington,
away, Walter.
Barkley,
Remy.
Stefan. Tell me if any of these names are calling out to you guys. Although I think Walter was a really great name.
Put your day away, Walter.
Pitzel Muncher, Mr. Paws, and then just Dog.
Honestly, that's a good name.
Yeah, yeah, dog is a good name.
John Dog.
You guys thinking dog? Like I said, I think it's either dog or Walter.
Dog or Asteroid Destroyer. You know.
You think Kurt knows what he's choosing?
Jesus Christ.
What? No, I think he's still thinking. I think he's just amazed by the dog on screen, not by the name. Definitely.
That sucks. Like low key, I feel bad for any new beginner that's doing this level. Oh my god, that was a choice. But anyways,
do you also support the idea of naming the dog Dog? Which will most likely be what we call this dog for the rest of the playthrough of this game, by the way. Sadly, not an option. There's Pitzel Muncher.
I finally did the level, so now I'm gonna time somebody out. Hello, Katie.
Yeah, right. You know what Tris thought was a good idea, Kurt thought? We can name the dog Dog.
Yes.
What up, Dog? I'll call you Dog. How does that sound, buddy?
What's up, dog?
Wait. T. Jones said wait. These are such hard choices to make. You've gazed into his soul and found something to connect with. Yeah. Dog.
Oh, the lava's rising. Cool.
Oh, you meant it to the timeout. Okay. I applaud you. Good boy, or just what do you do all day, dog?
It's like naming your dog My Butt, bro. Like that one Gumball episode.
I just love that one dialogue option compared to what our character just said is just so like out of tune of what they usually act, just because of the one name we chose. No, we gotta call the doggo a good boy. You hear that, dog? Who's a good boy? Woof. Well, the dog does like the name. He's rarely that enthusiastic in the evening. You see, he's out and about all day. Often roams the forest or Doberkago. Magic attracts him. The doggo wants to check out the magic. Interesting.
Oh my fungus.
Yeah, I'm curious. Do they know any reason why the doggo is curious about the magic? We're all attracted to magic. It speaks to our primal instincts. His are sharp. Maybe you'll run into him when you're out. If you do, say hi and pay attention. He knows things. I love there's an achievement for becoming acquainted with the doggo. 10 out of 10 achievement.
Please come. Please come. Please come. Thank you.
Okay. Dog. Someone slipped. Oh. Someone slipped a note under the door.
Don't slip it in. I'm about to rip.
Hey, can we launch missiles at Tristan? No, joking. Slayer.
Go,
There's-
go, 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 go.
There's something rotten going on in Hinterberg. Oh, really? I couldn't tell. Meet me at the boathouse. Air the first cockcrow. That means 6 a.m., city girl. Alrighty. That's all. So interesting. So we're going to be learning more about the stuff we're already suspicious about. I'm beat. I should go to bed.
God, I might as well just restart it.
So what's going on? Well, just for a quick thing. One, we have classic, the mayor of this town just feels like they're constantly...
Hello. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I was trying to explain what's going on game-wise to Kurt for like quick rundown, and then that happened.
Yeah.
All you know is mountains, shitty influencers, and dog. Like I said, basically our character who was or is or temporary break from lawyer left the city to go to these mountains for a vacation. And what isn't a better way to relax by going to magical dungeons? And basically, ever since we've gotten here, the mayor of this city has just been really odd. For example, our first day here, there was an earthquake that nearly killed us, and it never happened in or affected dungeons before. But they casually acted like everything was fine. They put up a statue that made no sense for the town, and just it felt like a robot. And then we found a weird dungeon that the doorway usually seems like a magical like teleporting like portal that sends you to the dungeon. We found one that's more of a door, basically. We didn't teleport, and the monsters are weird. And it feels like the mayor's trying to do a cover-up to keep us from investigating. Like they gave us VIP pass, gave us access to everything, and even made it so we have paid stuff.
Hey, horse.
Yeah.
Come on.
What the hell is this?
What?
Oh, it's one of these.
You said
Okay,
hi,
cool.
and then no one said hi. Hello.
Come on, come on, no,
What is this man doing?
please.
I don't know.
he's getting drunk.
Come on. I don't want to die, bro.
He's drunk.
Why is the platform doing that?
He's getting straight for it right now.
Come on, come on, come on,
There.
please.
You know what? Let's
I
actually
need
go to bed,
this.
son. Especially because we're most likely going to the most dangerous dungeon possible that we have access to.
Please, I need this. My mom, she's kind of poor.
Oh, it's Fia. So interesting. So they're the one who's giving us info on what's happening. That was quite the note. You got
Oh,
an
the lava's okay. Oh yeah, okay. I'm in the cool zone for now. Oh yes, okay, cool.
He's talking about his refractory period.
Anyway, wasn't sure which tone to pick. A lot of Slayers go for overly dramatic, so I figured it'd work. Smart, huh? Here, let's get a boat. Alrighty.
Oh no, it starts again.
Look. Is this going anywhere? Keep wrong. Interesting. That, you see... At this point, I'm gonna have to deafen to continue the dialogue.
Sorry, my bad, bro. This level kind of hard.
Someone's dropping its bump. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But anyway, that, you see that? Ah, the sludge that looks like it's from the dungeons being dumped into the water. That's totally safe. Yep. That doesn't look good. Gee, it sure doesn't. This pipe was part of the old paper mill that stank up the village until the 80s.
Oh my god.
It's been gathering rust ever since. Yeah, now it's pumping the magic goo into the... Yeah, it's gotta be an environmental hazard. This village isn't exactly big on sustainability, if you haven't noticed. I'm planning to blow this whole thing wide open. Just needs a thorough investigation before I do. Whoever's doing this, it happens every morning. Interesting. The goo dissolves in the water, so by the time everyone's up and about, nobody notices a thing. You know, you should really...
Oh my...
You should really take the school bus sometime. School bus. Number 11 from the train station. Get out at Hinterwald West. Take a look around. And here, take the key with you. You'll find something of interest to a slayer like yourself. Alright, we're now getting involved in a weird conspiracy. Oh, so now... So, should we go on as we planned, go into the dangerous dungeon, also meeting the doggo to open up that one, unknown dungeon? Or do we do some snooping and see what the town's hiding? Because something's... it's obvious something weird's going on since they're dumping magical goo. You don't care that Google says it's set in the Austrian Alps? Austria hasn't been this cool since 1880. This is Swiss now. Well, in all fairness, from what we've learned story-wise, the place we are for like this vacation was basically like a ski resort that basically fell out of popularity for years until like the surge of magic happened, which created a dungeon and everything else. That's the only reason why it's like so popular. Otherwise, it'd be like a very quiet town with like very few tourists. What do you think? Go down the rabbit hole or go fight deadly monsters? No matter what, we are going down the rabbit hole, but like we can choose what we do for this day. Coin flip. It didn't take a second to pop it up. Coin flip. I'm doing the digital one so you guys can see it. Boop. Boop. I guess heads will go for the we'll go down the rabbit hole. Tails will we'll fight monsters and investigate another day. Alright, we're going down the rabbit hole. We're gonna see what they hide in. Just casually taking a school bus to the west side of the town. Oh, or the west side of the forest, I mean. So this area definitely doesn't look as well traversed. Especially, like, it's not speaking like tourist route. And there's no map here. Yeah, so we're going somewhere we're technically not supposed to be. But there are monsters. I was gonna say, I would have been shocked if it was just a simple go explore. Ow. Bully them with tornadoes. I will say, if it somehow gives us the chance to, ow. Point blank explosion is always lovely. If it gives us a chance for a dungeon, I'll definitely be down. But something tells me we are not. Does the ending of the game change if you interact with different characters? We do not know. We don't even know technically if there's multiple end. Actually, no, I'm sure there's multiple end because technically we could just ignore what's going on and just, you know, we could have just kept dungeon diving. I guess there are. There may be. I'm not sure if there'd be a ton of different endings, but there may be some. Whoop. I will say, it feels weird actually having our full health bar for once. We've gotten so used to just letting our characters stay up late at night. The only reason I didn't is because we knew something was going to happen in the morning. Also because we were hoping for the dungeon, but, you know, change plans. There we go. Although we are investigating a weird mystery, we of course still want to collect the monster parts. We are still loot goblins. Keep out. No. Stop. No. Whoop. Lots of stuff trying to tell us to stop. Maybe. Alright, so this is where. Alright, so this is where Fia wanted us to look. Alright, so there's some of the water. A dungeon hidden behind a locked gate. Unmarked. This is interesting. We don't even know what the level of this dungeon is. Well, we're going in. We're going to a dungeon we're not supposed to be seeing. Alrighty. Okay, we still have our wind abilities. Is this something that sinks? No. But that direction has a skull, which is weird. Oh, it raises the water. Okay. But in turn, it makes it so certain stuff's inaccessible. Cool puzzle mechanic. Actually, here, just because we're focusing on this, let me, there we go. Okay, so we have to complete the dungeon, no matter what, so... Classic, even if it's a dungeon that's tough, we're gonna see it through to try to do everything. I will say this dungeon, although the poisonous water was in the forest, this dungeon does not quite fit everywhere else we've been. What's the point of lowering the water? I guess it just makes it simpler to walk up onto the boat. Oh, got hit the other one. There you go. Fish? I don't think we'll see fish here. This is a pretty poisonous lake. In fact, that stuff will, like, kill anything it touches. So, yeah. Lots of different directions we can go. There could be dead bodies. I mean, that would be an interesting secret for the town to keep. Just a weird group of bodies from people, like, trying to test or create new dungeons. Okay, so this route gets a salute. Oh, wrong flag. One more. We always love loot. Guy. And then we just go back. Oh, wrong side. It's Austria, so they probably don't know what fish are. Where's the fly first one again? Or was it just... Oh no, I think I just gotta lower the water. You have a patents in Austria. They stole your flat. Dumb. Oh, wrong direction. Just one more. I hit the wrong side somehow. Nailed it. Okay, we got a checkpoint for this unknown dungeon we're not supposed to be in. We also probably want to complete this dungeon on this one run in case they like change the lock or something. So we do not want to leave without completing this dungeon. Again, I love how the anarchophobia mode just gives the spiders like chicken heads basically. Or turkey heads, however you see it.
She won't pass me now. Oh yeah, she definitely stuck on that. How the fuck did you pass me?
Ow. There we go.
Lizards.
I don't think those were lizards. Okay, so the dungeon exit's there, but I feel like that'd be too simple. We gotta check out everything in this dungeon. We can raise the water, but not quite sure if that accomplishes yet. Okay, well this area just seems like a jumbled mess, which is weird. That requires... Oh no, I can just go around it. Cool. Okay, so this needs one of those bomb plants, which are right here, luckily. I don't know quite what that does, but we did it. Oh, I see. Oh, so we need to make it so we have access to all of the... Okay, so it wouldn't have been as simple to leave anyway, because we gotta somehow make a bridge using the stuff that's over here. Best thing about Austria is they created croissants. Amazing. Whoop. Okay, we can turn the water here, and it's on a platform. Okay, yeah, but we need to use the water to access the rest of the stuff here. Although it does still look like some of it will be drowned out, so could be tricky. Yeah. Let's see what's this way. I'm trying to tell what we're supposed to be doing with the flags here, though. Are we trying to make it so it connects somewhere else for the bridge? I can't quite tell what we're supposed to... Because we can move it a really far away, but it's going sideways. Maybe I was supposed to pay attention to where the... You know, it actually sits after moving stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna raise the water and see if we got an eyesight on anything. Oh no, we're gonna lower the water though. Okay, we'll go back to the start vent and just see what it does. I cannot tell what we're supposed to be doing with it. Okay, well, no matter what, we can raise the water again to move the red. Does anyone have an idea what we're supposed to be doing with this puzzle?
Puzzle it.
Just straight up jork it already.
Oh, never mind, I see it. But we had to... Never mind, I get it. We were clearing the way so the one thing that could actually sail us across would. Alrighty. But I still want the items that are on that little island. Okay, so we know we can complete the dungeon now, but like... There's loot left. There's still loot that can be grabbed. Yeah, there's literally a chest up there. I must figure out how to get to it.
Bro. Ah!
Can I use the... Although we've never used it to grab onto a ledge, can I... No.
Okay.
Because they're not going to grab. Although maybe, I guess I gotta use, maybe I just gotta be fast with the tornado and get across where the water is too high, maybe? No matter what, we can go around here. Speed.
Speed,
okay,
I need.
Okay, yeah, that's what we were supposed to do. Just carefully watch where the ground is so we don't kill ourselves in the water. Hey, we got one of those tokens. Cool. Alright, and now we can... I guess we're getting the stamp for this unknown dungeon that we're not supposed to be in. Hopefully the mayor doesn't find out about our stamp book. Well, technically they know we have a stamp book, but hopefully they don't see what's in our stamp book. We. Oh, wrong direction. We. Alright, well, we. Oh. Oh, not just over yet. Alright, big one's down. Whoop. Oh, what? That attack knocked me out of the... Boo. Oh, another wave already. Ooh. Well, that was a lot of monsters we had to kill. New armor. Cool. Is it better than what we have? Oh, wrong one. No. I guess we... complete the secret dungeon. Cool. I guess we can leave now? The Marrow, definitely interesting that they have a dungeon locked away, like where no one's allowed to go. Oh. So the mayor found out. Well, you certainly made my day a lot less pleasant. Care to explain yourself? Yeah, actually, yeah, you explain yourself. Why is this dungeon not in any guidebook? You're a guest here. Do you understand what that means? It means my job is to keep you safe, to make sure you have a magical time. And that you don't go bumbling off the trails that we've set up for your enjoyment. And, wow, yeah, something's definitely shaking. Did you not see the sign that say stay out? You got any feedback on those? Not clear enough? I'm gonna complete all the dungeons. I came here to complete, and that's what I'm doing. So, some of them are just so obstinate, you know? I could have you arrested for this. Trespassing, breaking and entering. But see, I'm not the type who does that. You've had your fun. How about we just leave it at that? Pack your bags and go home. We'll foot your bill. Oh, so now she's trying to get us to leave Hinterberg. Yeah, she knows that we're suspecting something and she wants us out. Everybody wins. Not a chance. Your brochure clearly states that guests can enter every dungeon. You have zero legal ground to detain me. There, I thought my law degree was for nothing. You give it a try and I'll drag you for the courts. I'll make sure it's televised. Fine, have it your way. One of these days, I swear, I'll be all out of olive branches. While we're talking... Ooh, do we just ask him more about the strange dungeon now that we can actually talk to him? Or go to the... Actually, no, we want to ask him about both. I'm hoping we get to do both. How about the pipe spilling goo until, like... You want to comment on that? No, I don't. Who exactly do you think you are? I'm the mayor of this village. I was taking time out of my day to talk you into reason. We are very much done here. Yeah, the mayor's got some dirty secrets. Something tells me that, like, we're gonna see weird stuff happening a lot more from now on. Whether it's stuff we find, or stuff that she does after what we did. You told her what? I made it clear I'm not gonna go home. Why would I? Yeah, she 100% tried to bully us into... She friendly about a dungeon she hid away. You made a pretty powerful enemy there. You better be careful. But I have to admit, I admire your guts. I wonder where the timid young lawyer went. The one I met just a couple weeks ago. Honestly, I think our character honestly found something to enjoy. I found something I like to... No idea what's going to come after this. For now, I'm enjoying it. After this, you'll go pro. I bet money on it. I've gotten better at it, little by little. It's hard to pinpoint the threshold, but I'm getting good at slaying. I made friends along the way. Oh, so we just befriended Alex from that just naturally. Epic. You heading out into the village? Oh yeah, most likely. Sure is. Talk soon, Louisa. Alrighty. You know what? Let's do a little bit of shopping. Just see if we can get better gear, I think. And also cosmetics, because we like living. Also, we should... Actually, can we make our charms cheaper? We can. Let's do... Yeah, I'll just do that one for now. And skill damage is good too, so there you go. Oh, we can do it twice. Beautiful. Oop, just a moment. Sorry, I was talking about the family for a moment. Can we just revive Princep to deal with the mayor? Honestly, that is... Considering how shady stuff's going, that probably not a bad idea. But here, like I was talking to family for a moment. I'm gonna be grabbing some food quickly. We have so many charms. So here, gonna take a short break just to grab food and another drink, and then although I don't necessarily want to, we do have to befriend, or at least get him, like, not necessarily befriend it, but we have to at least hang out with... I'm hoping we can hang out with Sam more. Just because I don't like to influence your guy. Nope, we can't hang out with Sam. Alrighty. Well, we have no choice but to talk to Kai if we want to be able to get the signatures we need to help Hannah. So you're, as much as we don't want to, we'll be doing that after. I'll be back in a moment. I am back. Burgers have been acquired. Thank you to everyone who waited. Boop. So here, as much as we don't... We're gonna do the shopping, get upgrades first, if we can. And then after, as much as we don't want to, we need to get signatures for Hannah to help their store. And currently, the only one we can talk to is the influencer. I mean, Albert might have some sway too, but I don't think he would. And I don't think Julian would have anything to do with us because he's kind of actively, unless he somehow signs it. I don't think he would because he is one of the people actively trying to shut down Hannah's store, I think. Even if he's trying to play more of the messenger role in it, so to speak. Let's see. Most of the good stuff's probably going to be at the bottom of each section. Nothing worth buying. At least armor-wise. Weapon-wise. Yeah, we're at a point where, we're just trying to find stuff by exploring. Boop. Sell. But that does technically mean more money because we had to sell all this junk. Yay. Hamburger. Indeed. I'd be shocked if the man even, like, considered that, but, like... If they say yes, that does show they might actually, like, feel bad. But we'll see. Slayer, right? You? It sounds tacky, but you Slayers are kind of my heroes. This place made leaps and bounds over the past couple of years, and we have you to thank for it. Total game changer. You don't miss the old Hinterberg? Don't get me wrong, this was a good place before the dungeons arrived. Big on community, good food. But the air was just a tiny tad stale, and boy did you all slam the windows wide open. I'm kind of in a mood to celebrate. You know, that's kind of a weird line because, like, Julie may have not seen it depending on who we talk to first, but it's like, hey, want to celebrate? As we know on our mind we're thinking about. Oh. Okay, apparently there is something we can do with the bartender, but I'm guessing not until we actually, you know, talk to him. Which we're not. Because, no.
Something, something, plap, plap, something, something.
Bruh. I know just to speed up, just so we don't have to run everywhere. There we go. I don't make use of the fast travel a lot, but just to get around to buy clothing, I think it's fine. Yeah, we still don't have enough for... Yeah. Oh, we need the coins. It's locked behind them. Okay. So we can't... Okay, so the monster one we actually can't get. We could get day tours. Hi, Sticks. How much does the game cost? Liza, I don't know if it's on other platforms. It is on Steam. Be long time to see. I do hope you're doing well. The game... Here, let me just make sure it doesn't play trailers. The game is normally... Yeah, the game's normally priced $23, although it does go on sale very often. And currently, it is on sale until November 27th. It's only $8 at the moment. So, if you do want to try it out, now's the time to try to get it while it's on sale. Granola Girl Oolong. Oh, we unlocked some more cosmetics. Looks like it's just the... Yeah, it's the day tours and the granola one. I do kind of like the look of the outfit. You know what, Liza? We like cosmetics, and I haven't gotten too many of them yet. There you go. Just so we can change up the clothing more. Now, Although I don't want to, I guess let's go talk to the influencer so we can hopefully get him to actually hear us out about signing the petition. Hold on a minute. Yeah, hey, lady. We're still not wearing. In fact, we're not even wearing a jacket in this case. Amazing. You see, I have this set where I teach people how to have the best time. Your life's about to change for the better. No matter what, it does improve some of our stats, so like it is a good thing. I was gonna see if I could just do it and see like, here, if it's good enough. No, we actually have to talk to him. Alrighty, well, but let's see if it becomes less of a. Let's see if we somehow start liking him more if we actually get to know him. Sure, not like I have any plans. Follow me, madam. Alrighty, let's see where this is going. Oh. Quest completed, we are not amused. Excellent quest. Also been a minute since we've seen the inside of the bar. Your show reaches more than 1 million viewers. Keisters. 1.6 million Keisters. They're like 1.6 million beautiful angels. I mean, cool that he appreciates his audience that much. I want to see how did they manage to reach it. I want to see organically, just make really steak-like content that transforms people's day into something better, fuller. But yeah, main event time, okay? Selfie mode. How do you even upload this? I thought there's no cell reception. Alright, none. Zilch. Honestly, it's the one frowny about this place. But apparently this person still has a way to post. But the Grand Hotel has a sweet deal where they take my phones and drive them to some place that upload every night. Ah, of course. The Grand Hotel that technically connected to the mayor who's trying to keep everyone's like ideal vision of this place on the right line. Has deals for social media people to earn more money for the town and to increase their own popularity. Shocker. I mean, this is good news, like stuff, good things to know about. So let me walk you through this. This is basically a reaction video, okay? I teach you how to have the best time ever. You react, we film it. Both of us are in the thumbnail. Got it? I mean,
what's going on YouTube today? We're gonna be reacting with some random person.
Yeah, that's basically like what's kind of happening. We're just reacting to random person in the middle of this bar. You hear that, or they're reacting to our response? I don't know. Nice. So how do I have the best time, Kai? See, it's easy. There's 3 steps involved, plus a bonus step. But we're gonna have to break it down nice and easy. First,
looking at your soul.
First, be free, like a wild horse.
Oh hey, well you already did the first
step. We already got the first step. Let's go. You don't have to talk to everybody in the club, but you totally can. It's up to you. You are the horse. I am indeed the horse. Amazing. Oh, also eye contact. You could do more, you know? You want flying hearts. Hey, why are his eyes looking downward?
He's doing the pog face.
I can do that, or not great at eye contact. Honestly, if I'm answering truthfully honestly, I can hold eye contact, but like with strangers, I'm not great at it. I've never been great at eye contact. Got any tips? Better. I've got a video where you can practice on me. It's like 10 minutes long and I don't even blink.
But he just did right now.
Yeah, he's blinking a lot actually. You don't know how you feel about this guy? Yeah. And of course, in terms of trying to say that, we end up feeding into one of his videos. God, we're turning into like hey, if you want to learn about this, check out this video. God. Step 2, get enough sleep, okay? And try to dream. Maybe keep a dream diary. Oh yes, I can actively choose. Just like, dream. Just dream. Force the dream to happen. Try to dream of pleasant things. Look for experiences that you dream pleasantly, yes? I want to answer if this is getting weird. But like... Actually, no, I want to see what this guy said, because... How are you supposed to control dream? Obviously, there's people who can like... I forgot what it's called. There are some people who can like apparently interact with dreams, but like a lot easier. But like, and the way he's saying, like how, especially because he's talking about like basically forcing a dream. Dreams that aren't about work. That'd be nut. Good dream. How do I do that? See, I had this phase where I would dream about goats every night. Okay. Lucid dream. Oh yeah, that's what it's called, lucid dreaming, I think. They're everywhere. You dream of a bouncy castle, suddenly goats. It became a total thing. Okay. And then one day I was hiking through the forest near Helsinki, the one with the reindeer, and I met this beautiful old soul, and they said, just talk to a shrink. And I did. And no more goat dreams. Totally gone. Finally, have a backup plan where you get somewhere. Maybe where you are isn't all that super. Have a next destination, like an after party. Before I continue the dialogue, what did that have to do about controlling the dreams? Like, I guess the shrink thing, but like, what did the goat dream part have anything to do with it? Do you have a back? I love how we can just be completely rude at this moment. Just like, you have a backup plan for the conversation, or I'm gonna go sleep. Nah, like, those are rude objects. Like, we need to be able to get it so this guy like helps Hannah. As much as he seems annoying. Well, what's it like in Hinterberg? Where you go if this joint doesn't deliver? You know, the Grand Hotel has an amazing bar, less crowded and invite only, but everyone you meet is really into slang. Fantastic material for the show. But see, this is premium material. I told you, the math is really simple, but it's solid as ice. And cool. Cool as the shade. Again, I don't know how I feel about every time it comes to this camera angle. He just stares into all of our souls. He doesn't stare at loose. He's like, are we the camera? Are we the audience? Are we live reacting to this video? It just feels weird. Thumbnail time, B. Oh. I would ask you about the bonus step, but something tells me that's the equivalent of like the, you know, like YouTube premium, or you know, like, oh, you gotta pay extra to see this exclusive part of the video or the extended version. I guess we'll smile. You're probably what happens next. You'll definitely get emails. Ignore them. Okay. This is great. Felt like flying hearts all around. I don't know what that was. The weird thing is that I do feel more motivated. Oh, okay. Actually, befriending Kai gave us a really good thing for dungeoning. But yeah, thank you for the metal pipe to get us out of there. At least we got a really good skill that was worth the awkward time. Anyway, I'm gonna take a bite of the burger. He's weird, indeed. But hopefully now he decides to help us with the Hannah's shop. It's been a long day. Alright, leveled up quite a bit, really. Got a lot more renown. and a good amount of amusement, actually. Do I want to see a book cover? Sure, why not? Not so much money, but we did do like the mystery dungeon. Didn't really expect too much loot there. You know what? Let's read amusement because we have the one done, which you when it's up on the compost. All right, I'll pull it up in a moment. Here, I'll do it before we do the stuff in it. Just give me a moment. YouTube. Oh wait, no, I can just use go to channel. Waiting for it to load. Oop. What? Definitely, I have not heard of this book. Echoes of Fractured Veins. Interesting. Oh, you made the cover. Ooh. Okay, that's epic. The cover looks really good, Cupduck. You're making the book? That's why I never heard of it. Fair enough. Well, I was like, I do. But yeah, that's epic. Definitely hope the book, well, obviously I don't know much about writing an entire book. But hopefully the book does, like the writing process or whatever the right stuff to say. Because I don't know about writing book stuff, so. Holy moly, indeed. Anyway, let's amuse our character. Actually, no. Do you guys think I should be smart and, you know, actually make it so I have full HP when we go to what's going to be the most deadliest dungeon possible? Which, by the way, just for reference, we're level 6. The dungeon we're going to is level 8. Alright, well, it's already split. Do we raise our stats for other stuff? Or do we be smart and have full HP going into what could be the most dangerous fight? Coin flip. You know what? No one else is saying stuff, so. Alrighty, let me set up the coin flip. Oop. Like it always flips once before I swap it, but I don't count it unless it's on the screen. Oop. Alright, heads will be smart. Tails will be dumb. Looks like we're being smart for once. Actually, no. Technically, we are being dumb because we know there's a big difference between the high level ones. So no matter what, we're being dumb, but we're being responsible dumb. Good burger. Oh, looks like we're hanging out with Alex again. You've been beaming from ear to ear all morning. Any reason you're in such a good mood? Just thinking about how lucky we are that we get to be here. Around magic, I mean. Casting spells, exploring dungeons. It just never gets old to me. Tell you the truth, my normal life doesn't always feel that special or exciting. I really, really need that, but I'm glad I came here. So, where are you heading today? I'm glad to hear that that's having. I do find it interesting we can go back, but there's not really any reason. We're not going to do that. Alright, so we're going to here to challenge the level 8 dungeon that was locked behind the fact that we didn't have enough familiarity at the time. Why are there so many women? Honestly, like there's a good mix of like everyone, but in terms of people we talk to regularly, it is mainly women. So I understand that sentiment. It's just the people who socialize with our character more. Yeah, we can also visit our favorite dog to see where the dungeon is. The dungeon that we need the dog to uncover. Because dog's the bestest dog. The annoying characters are men, and the good ones you speak to are women. Now, like, there's definitely a lot more annoying characters that are guys, but like there are people who have been like really cool to talk to as well. Although I know there's one who you would not enjoy, that luckily you missed because you didn't see previous streams. I wonder what kind of creature the Hinter, whom? I got, you know what? I might be able to just pull up the image of him. Yeah, because we have to journal. Boop. Oh, apparently if we become friends with the doggo, we get higher value loot. We have more reason to befriend doggo. As if we needed more reasons to befriend doggo. So this is Travis. He gave us photo mode, which has gotten us some good, like, pictures and thumbnails. But he looks French. He's also very snobby. Yeah, there it is. The main reason I befriended him is just for the photo mode. Get the guillotine, bruh. Let's see, do we have enough of the monster parts for these guys? Spare any monster parts, hero? Yeah, we do. We can get upgrades. Alright, so we'll have reduced cooldowns on our attacks. We don't need to lure the French to the chat again. You don't want the Popo incident. Yeah, it's fair. 250 monster feels the power within yourself, hero. Your attack conduits now recharge faster. That's still not enough monster parts, so give us more. Your next reward will increase your attack strength. Oh, so they'll just straight us give us a permanent attack boost? Alrighty.
What's the Popo incident?
Apparently the French invaded his stream one... Actually, no, I was there. Yeah, the French invaded his stream one day.
Why? Was Serena there? Oh, holy night, the stars are
The whole country of France was in his chat. Oh yes, the entire country.
Yeah, I don't know how or what happened in there.
I forgot, what's the exact... Oh yeah, we want to go right. And that'll get us towards where we gotta go.
Who's Lisa?
The entirety of French was there, and what? You don't know Lisa?
Bro, I wasn't there.
Believe how are we supposed to explain to you the lore of the French invasion if you don't know Lisa? No, I'm joking.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Boop. And then we want to go right. We'll take the low here. Brittany, Normandy, bigger Monaco. Oh shit. And sink to rest. Like, technically I could just fast travel there, but I feel like it's more enjoyable just going for the walk. Is Doggo here? Hey, dog to dog. What up, dog?
Dog the dog. John
Hey, dog. Not so shy anymore, are we? Bork. Oh. Oh, jeez. How the hell did they just dig up that entire thing? Yeah, I see why the dog's excited to reveal that. God damn. Even our character's like, how the hell did you do that? Woof. What did the dog do? Apparently dig up an entire thing that's like probably 100 times his weight.
Let me guess. Does the dog have the butter on it? The butter dog?
And then he just runs off after revealing the dungeon. Good boy. Yeah, it is in fact a good boy. So like, this would be the dungeon that's smarter to do. But let's just admit it. We're idiots. And we know we have the requirements to do a dumb dungeon that we are not meant to do just yet. I think we're going for the dungeon. Although we do gotta fight a lot of deadly stuff to get back to it. Okay, yeah, the difference with the charge for those attacks is actually really noticeable. That was really worth getting them the monster parts. Which makes me curious how strong the attack increase is if we get them the 300. Boop. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Like although there's a very good chance there's a boss at the end of it, just because of how dangerous this dungeon is, like in terms of like tier, there's a good chance we can clear it. I love how Kurt's still talking about like what parts of like different areas to just delete. Keep Yorkshire, expand Cornwall, delete Manchester, but keep enough land to connect Wales and Scotland. Is this guy gonna say anything new? Nope, he's still gonna talk about how Alright, so we want to keep an eye out for anything unusual while we go through. Oh, but the butterflies, because we have the familiar, the butterflies are guiding us through the right way, so we don't like just wander aimlessly forever. Epic. Alrighty, we got to a dungeon that yeah, an ever-changing grove. Or ever-changing grove. Anyway, let me take another bite at the burger before we go in. The dungeon's probably too hard.
Seen my Tetra plushie?
Okay, this is the first time where the character's saying, I don't think I can force my way in. I'll most likely have to turn back at some point. But we're gonna brute force our way. I don't care what the character says. Alrighty. Damn, just... Oh, we're going straight into a giant, like... This is a fight with a lot of deadly enemies. This is gonna be fun. Okay, need to destroy those statues because it's giving him some type of buff. Oh, it's still alive. Ow. That hurt. We got it, Bo. Believe. We may be brute forcing our way through a dungeon that we're not supposed to be in, but we can do it. Because we are idiots. We just made it so there's the most amount of minions possible. Cool. Maybe I should have thought of who to defeat first out of the minions and... Ow. Heal. Ooh, we just barely dodged an attack. That would kill us. We're definitely going to be chugging through a lot of potions. I probably should have bought more before going in. Another wave? Goddamn. And we got knocked out of our skill before we could actually make use of it. Cool. You know what? Do I have any other stuff I can equip? We know it'll be reset if I go down, but... Large potion for if we need an emergency heal. Ow. Mistakes may have been made. But no, we can brute force our way through. You know what? Large, because we're gonna need the strong spells. Oh, they both survived this time. Boo. Okay, this time let's take out one big guy at a time, so it's not just full send, like, army of minions. Assuming we can keep pressure on one specific. Hey, I forgot we had the perfect dodge. That's actually really good. We definitely do not want to get hit by these guys though, because if the minions have high damage potential, imagine how bad a hit these guys do. Oh no, please don't kill him. Ooh, that was too close. Oh, didn't think that would outright kill him, but already. Alright, much more contained fight compared to the last one. Oh, we're going straight to the mage though. Okay, one more use and we break their shield. Oh wait, you can just do this. Nice. Burrow. If the enemies don't jump above our attack and... Oh, sadness. Ow. I'll reach out in a moment and catch up with it, just trying to make sure I don't die. She just healed all the minions. Cool. Die. Alright, that's the first fight done. Question mark? Okay. What are you doing here? Well, fancy me of all people, of all places. Hey Kai, this dungeon is jaw amazing. Well, why did Kai have to be here? And of all the people who could have been in this dungeon, listen up. Let me tell you about you're about to have your mind blown by a fact tornado. Yes. Look around. What do you see? Doors. Maybe more doors than you've ever seen in one place. What? Sir, we came from the village. I had like countless doors. What are you talking about? Push Kai into the fire. Honestly, that would probably be a good call. So you think doors are simple, Kai? Wrong. Each of them leads to a slightly different version of this dungeon. Interesting. You picked the wrong door, and you're right back to this campfire. And your punishment is that we're all out of marshmallows. How do you find the right door? That's the trick. You watch out for subtle changes. That's where you go. Oh, so it's kind of like basically like one of the spot the difference games. Okay. The first door is inside the flower patch. Okay. So flower patch, I guess, will always be the first door. I guess let's look around and see. Of course, we're going to see if there's anything we can loot, because it's the first actual searchable area. Alright, so this door is surrounded by water and has not too many of the flowers around it. Or like, whatever you want to call it. The fire's already making you miss bonfire night. I feel that. This one's like destroyed house with a watchtower, which we can climb, which means there's probably something for us. Yeah, Loot Goblin always finds the loot. Oh hey, we got the coin. Cool. Up the hill is where we came from. It's just rocky. Up here, it's surrounded by trees and has some mushrooms. Like I don't know if we have to go this in detail about it, but alright, well let's go through. Okay, so the bonfire's gone. Okay, so we go through. Okay, yeah, that's actually. Okay, so there's no. Yeah, the trees are chopped here, so this must be the way. We'll know if we're right if we don't see fire. Epic. The light wasn't on for that house. Okay, that one's obvious. The water is now poison. And there's a chest. Also, I just realized there's loot in each different version of the zone. which means we might have missed loot in other areas. Resonant sword level 8. We need 280 renown for it to be. It's a debuff to take because it's reduced magic damage. But if we get our renown up to that, that doubles our damage. Like physical damage. Okay, so it's not worth to equip at the moment. But that's a sword we're 100% keeping. So quite obviously we know the way through, and once I go through, there might not be going back. Do I do that? Or do I reset the door dungeons and check to see if we missed loot on, like, before we entered the lighthouse? Be smart and just continue onward, or see if we missed anything interesting in the room before this. Good food. What is smart? Good point. Luckily we know how to spot the differences pretty well, so. Don't feel like talking to Kai again, even if he has different dialogue. Let's just continue. You're looking at fire again, because why not? Fair enough. Okay, no signs of loot over there. That chest is still opened. Is it work? The loot goblin in us is taking over. Deadly dungeon with enemies that could slaughter us? No. Repeat the puzzle when we are almost out, because we might have missed loot. Chest is still open. Nothing changed there. We will find the loot, believe. We definitely didn't just waste like a minute or two of our lives. I think we wasted a minute or two of our lives. Alrighty, let's continue. Alright, across the poisonous, well, now poisonous water we go. I will say it'll be interesting if... Oh wait, the chest is lootable again? Hello? No, it just closed itself again. I was gonna say, like, can we get another Resident 8 sword and just make a lot of money? Okay, well, it's obvious we're going there because the tree is now surrounded in thorns and lights. Nothing up there. Is it bad how much of a loot goblin we are? That like we understand the puzzle and can probably get through it relatively fast. But loot! Loot! Searching for loot always pays off. $10,000. Boop. This area looks the same. Although, wait, was the thing that was on the roof that one time always there? Oh, I didn't pay attention to that small detail. This looks the same. That's the same. Oh, never mind. I see the detail. But is there any more loot before we leave? Doesn't seem like it. I will say I am curious if anyone, like, are you forced to get the familiarity to access this dungeon? Or is it possible for someone to completely brute force their way through? Like, without knowing the proper path? Everything's looking to... Oh wait, no, the wood stat... Okay, the wood pile is disturbed. We go to house path. But of course, we are loot goblins, so we're gonna check for any loot. Doesn't look like any. And yeah, that chest is still open. Boop. I wonder which door we're meant to go through. You know, I think I'm noticing something different here. But of course we're loot goblins, so we're gonna make sure there's nothing else interactable before we push on. Nope. Alrighty. Well, we're free of Kai. Oh, and we got our first checkpoint. Beautiful. I'm also gonna nom on food quickly. Double witch with poison landmines landing everywhere could be annoying. But we are at the end of the dungeon because we see the stamp thing right there. Let's do it. Ah, they summon minions. Yeah, I probably should have seen that coming. Ow. I gotta break the other one's shield. Mana potion. Ow. But now we can fight him just as is. Oop. Oh, they cut us off before you start. The meteor one's really powerful, but they cut it off. Sadness. Oh, that just summoned a horde. Uh-oh. We may have killed stuff in the wrong order. Thank you, Burrow. Great way to do a lot of damage without any fear of repercussion. Ow. Ow. Oh, big guy again. Cool. They're definitely sending everything out here. Nope. Believe! We're going for so many potions, but believe! Oh, get out of range. Where that at? Most dangerous dungeon we have access to. Why would we leave the dungeon when we're right here? And my notes were there. That was a weird. Oh, attack multiplier. Epic. There we go. First eight skull dungeon completed. Beautiful. That was more of a puzzle and like memory one, but like honestly that still feels satisfying, defeating a dungeon that high tier. Like when we're technically weaker than we're supposed to be. Anything interesting happening as we walk back to town this time, or no? Nope. Jeez. It doesn't look like Wolf's here, so you can say safely you have cookies. Careful, that still might be enough to summon him. You never know when he's listening. Here, let me scroll up to see some of the messages I missed. I should eat the door. Oh yeah, I should have tried that, definitely. Oh, Cupduck's watching Stranger Things Season 4. Epic. Honestly, like I do want to watch another show. A part of me wants to wait until I know I can do it with Wolf. Like some of you remember, like I was interested in watching Critical Role's Legend of Vox Machina, which I really enjoyed, and I think it aired on Wednesday. The first 3 episodes of their based off of their second campaign, The Mighty Nine, aired. I 100% want to check that out. He's gonna pry the cookies out of your hands if he finds out. Yeah. You better hope he doesn't show up. Alright, so let's see if Kai's finally gonna let us, you know, actually get the signature. Like, that's the main reason we interacted. We want to help Hannah in her shop. We don't necessarily care about the fact that, actually, yeah, we just don't care. What's not to get, bestie? You said this place serves coffee. I'm a coffee addict, let me have it. 1 tall avocado Kopi Luwak slushy, 3 shots espresso, pretty please with a cherry on top. Does anyone understand what this guy just what even is all of that? Ooh, thought blip. A cherry on top. Add that, okay? Temper it. No. Okay, glad to know I'm not the only one. You'll notice the menu on our table. Pick something for... Ah, class. There just sounds like a Starbucks order. Yeah, except he's just making up stuff they don't have. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Imagine how annoyed you made the waitress if they say, like instead of just being like, oh yeah, order something from the menu, like that, like, no, they're gonna leave you hanging now. Man, today is just old yogurt all the way. There. I woke up saying to myself, hi boyfriend, you're gonna finish a dungeon what? Yeah, as soon as Kai signs it, I don't think we're ever interacting with him again unless he gives like amazing stuff. As if Carl got sick. My spotter. You ever tried doing a dungeon without a spotter? Can't be done. Hey, can you take a seat? Makes talking a gazillion times easier. Hey, will you help us save and shop? Yeah, I love signing things. Let's see, I always forget what my signature should look like. Oh god, even as a signature, he tries to keep up for like public face. Alrighty. Bye. We got the signature. We don't have to. Does it even offer? Like I said, the attack charm slot was very useful. But like, is there any other stuff that? Obviously, we won't know everything. Only one. Faster attack charge. That is useful, but I don't know if I want to deal with him. Alright, I actually do need to equip some new enchantments on the sword. So we're gonna head to like we need one more signature to help Hannah. And it looks like we're gonna have to, as much as we don't want to, we're gonna have to party with the Sam guide to accomplish it. Visit. This time it's real bad. Do you have any luck for sign? I'm still working on it, but we'll get there. Alright, let's enchant our weapon. Let's make it so we have an increased crit rate. We like big damage. We'll keep the one magical attack boost for now. Just because the magic is really strong. Whoops. Oh no, that's conduits. Nothing we don't necessarily need. We could get more charms though, because you know what, we usually like pushing our HP close to low. I'll get this charm. Why not? The only disadvantage is we don't know how much. Oh no, it does say the size, I just didn't pay attention. I'm a smart person. I knew it just to try to improve Hannah's mood. Want this?
You ignore.
What?
You got cookies? Well, guess what, Kitty? I also have cookies because for some reason McDonald's sell them now. So yeah.
Oh, what a beautiful dress. I have something for you as well. There, restock our health potions after like wasting a lot of resources. Like, we're focusing on Hannah's like quest line for now, so we can't befriend Doggo more at the moment. But
sad times.
Dog, that's the name I gave him. Good name, suits him.
I'm arranging something. That's why I've been like not talking.
Hey, boy, how's your evening? Wolf. Yeah, this guy likes me. I've got no plans. Like, we're 100% going to be hanging up. But of course, we're going to pet the dog. Why would we not pet the dog? We're not monsters. 10 out of 10 game. We can pet the dog. Hiya, silly. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. How you doing? I see we're currently playing Dungeons of Hinterberg. We were just petting the doggo for a moment before we focus on the quest line, which, although I don't quite want to go partying with Sam with just how they seem to act, we do need their signature, so we need to at least, like, actually interact with them. Doggo? Indeed. We gave the doggo pets. The doggo also revealed a dungeon to us. It dug up an entire... It dug up something that seems there, but apparently the doggos magical are really strong. Alright, the lady who doesn't know who I am. We're about to hit the bar for some dancing. Why don't you join us? Champagne's on me. Like I don't quite want to do this, but like I said, I want to be able to help save Hannah's shop before it gets closed. Especially, so like, excavator dog, pretty much. Here, we'll hang out with Sam, even if the main purpose is to be able to save the shop. How's it, Sam? My stamina isn't even close to what it takes to keep up with this guy. His groupies drop out as well, one by one, getting fresh air. Sam Cool is happy to go on by himself. The man just kept dancing until everyone left him. I'm not complaining. Drinks are on him. So, you really had no idea who I am? Or were you just being coy? I've seen you. Yeah, I've seen you around. You're some kind of star, but that's all about I know. Ah, it's Sam, but we covered that. Aced the Hastings 5. Except for that one dungeon no one's ever finished. Who's counting though? I now want to find that one unfinished dungeon. Movie deal was decent. Streaming money, you know? I don't know. So you're like what? A day tourist? You're gonna finish all 25. Ambitious, huh? I like it. Mind if I take a look at that gear of yours? Yeah, that's decent. Amazing what's on the market for amateur. I think we're beyond amateur point at this point. And technically we have like a high tier weapon in our inventory. Silk steel polymers, honeycomb absorbers. That stuff wasn't even around a couple years ago. Too many straps though. See, you can cut these right off. They constrict you when you're spellcasting. You know a lot about gear, huh? You're making it sound like I'm some kind of nerd. All I'm saying is, cut those extra straps, be better at magic. Simple. Oh, okay, that just straight up gave us extra slot for magic. Cool. Alright, got all this energy. Would be a shame to let it go to waste. I'm going back in. You coming? No, I guess just to be respectful at least. Right on. And of course the guy goes straight back to doing the dance moves he was doing solo. Magic. Indeed. It's been a long day. Got more renown, and our character had fun. And we gained a lot of money. I should go to bed. Yeah, you probably should. But we're not known for the smart decision. Let's see what's on the TV, now that we cleared the dungeon. They're playing a recording of a traditional play. The stage seems to be inside of a farmhouse. But if that woman is not our long lost and very rich aunt Rezzy, then we have been entertaining and charming a stranger all this time. And the real Aunt Rezzy? She's the new servant woman? What? What's this game about? For a very quick, just a brief rundown. Basically our character, Louisa, I think I'm saying the name right. They were a lawyer who spent like a lot of their time in the city, but they wanted to just change things up, so they decided to go to here, Hinterberg, to basically, you know, have a nice relaxing vacation by diving into dungeons. It's very normal. There's a lot more story stuff that's going on with it, involving the fact that like we're trying to uncover the mayor in the town's like dirty secrets, but that stuff is a little harder to explain. Good morning, Fraulein. I heard you beat the Tausenworm up on Dobercock. Congrats. So have you decided where we'll be going? Funnily enough, we actually did that quite a while ago. Okay, some of them say they're currently unreachable, so I guess we'll go back to Hinterwald so we can try to. Yeah, we have. I guess we're just trying to clear all the dungeons that are available to us at the moment, which involves the lighthouse, which is a level 6, which we could do. But you know what? We gotta check out the dungeon that the doggo revealed to us. It feels rude to just ignore it when the doggo led us there. You're playing Terratech, making a giant Battletech noise. Oop. I just realized my attack rating went down because I removed the one magic stone from the weapon. But I feel like having crit rate to boost all damage is better. Also, just realized I never restocked on potions. Good thing there's this shop here, or vending machine. I already got some hours of slaying in. Alright, it's just someone who's. I am curious, like, if we'll start hearing people react to the fact we cleared one of the most high tier dungeons. But we're definitely not doing things in the proper sequence at the moment. This bridge is still out at the moment, so we can't go to the fun stuff there, but that's understandable. These guys still vibing. What is it? We want to go to the doggo dungeon, so we're going up the hill. Oop. Stream lag? It's not saying there's any issue on my end at the moment. Is it? If there is an issue, hopefully it was just like a stutter. Ow. I should really stop spamming the heavy attack button. Although it is fun to just use that more. I also really shouldn't swing when they're actively mid attack. And with one that can't exactly be stopped. I might be too fight hungry. Terratech kind of died. It is always sad when especially if it's like really good ones, just end up fading, whether because just lose audience or oop. Or like developers just abandon, especially if it's a game that's like actively played, but developers just decide to move on. It's always sad when that kind of stuff happens. Scrapbook. Yeah, I do remember seeing that's not a game I ever like fully checked out, I think, but like I remember that game too, the scrap mechanic. You had it pirated. I mean, what's it? Although for indie games, I'm not sure if I ever would. In terms of big games, especially with how some have been really big flops, definitely not calling out any games. Black Ops 7. I totally get that. Alright, this is the dungeon that the doggo revealed for us. Let's see what's in it. Oh, so they moved on. Oh, so did they do the classic like moving on to a different game that like try to hit a different audience or to try to change things up and it just flopped, basically? If that is the case, I don't know how many times I've heard that type of case for games. What's across here? Loot. Loot will never hide from me. How do I get to that ladder, though? Is there like a hidden path? Please grab the ladder. They didn't grab the ladder. I gotta redo the bomb. Okay, I guess the solution's on this side. I want the loot at the top of the ladder. How do I drain the water? I don't know why I did that. There are tunnels. Boop. Listen, there has to be a way to drain it. I guess for now I just have to push on and hope I get it. Because I can't grab on with the wind. Very large horn. I guess I'll use the horn. Oh, okay, so I gotta make it so like the poison just slowly becomes clean. Is it clean over here? Yay, we can get the loot. Add new mechanics and better art. That was it. Oh, okay. I was gonna say like that could still be enjoyable. It wouldn't necessarily flop, but if they made like little, like only minor changes in the grand scheme of things, while massively increasing price. Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. They may have got a little too greedy. Same with scrap mechanics. They try to add a survival mode that everyone asked for, and when it died not so long after it. Was it because I'm guessing that means like they tried to implement it, but like they just did a bad job at turning into a survival game. It's sad, but sadly that kind of stuff can just happen. I know I won't quite save the game just yet. Boop. Boop. I think one I think one game that like had oh, always look where you're jumping. I think one game I really enjoyed, but was just sad that they never really implemented enough stuff to like make it like be able to survive for long. I remember like, I think it was a bit over a year ago. I don't think it's been 2. When me and Popo decided to try to split gate shoot. I think that was the name of it. It was fun and like we enjoyed it, but like the gimmick did get old fast for a lot of people, and they just, the stuff they implemented just wasn't enough, and people got sick of it pretty fast to the point of where they had to close down after only a few months, which was sadness. Oh, not the skill I meant to use, but okay. Still very effective though. Uh-oh. Why was there a money goblin in the dungeon? That's a first. Yeah, I don't know what our crit rate is, but the fact our heavy attack can do over 600 damage, I think is pretty good. Alright, horn number 2. It was really weird not... Yeah, so it was like, they tried to implement it, but they just did it in a way that just was kind of off-putting, basically. Yeah. And I'm guessing they just never really fixed it, or the backlash was so bad that they just killed the game from it. TerraTech Worlds has 75 concurrent 2 days ago. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty significant difference between the two. Yeah, just from that alone, that's a good sign that the game, yeah, just did not get received well. Oh no, that goes back to where we were. I wanted to save some time. I was too lazy to use a ladder to go back down. I had 10k all-time peak. That's pretty, especially if it's for like a, well, it's not a game I personally heard of, but if it's like a smaller like indie game, like not made by like large developers, that is pretty good. There's items. I don't care about the risk of death. Although I probably should have went the way that... Oh. Maybe I should have been a little bit smarter about it though. Oh. I'm a genius. Alright, well, looks like I just gotta go across for now. We're 100% getting that loot chest when the poison's gone. Yoink. Payload Studios at the time was a team of 6. Oh yeah, that's really good, especially for like that small of a team. I'm sure they had like some help, since generally a lot of usually outsource some help. Like, but still like that's really solid, especially if it was their first ever game as developers. Okay, there's a lot of bomb planes, but I don't think I'd be able to reach all of it. Yeet. How did I manage to land it there, but not hit it? I think that's out of range. Did it hit? No. Is it dumb doing this instead of the proper way? Okay, that one I'm actually gonna have to. Oh, this just goes back down. Whoops. It first launched in 2013. Yeah, if it's an older game that's not necessarily like the most well known, that's still like pretty good for. It still has a pretty active, like, not like super active obviously, but like still cool to have like a consistent player base for the game. Need a new tornado. Oop. Okay, well, it looks like we're going for Thornhell. Boop. But first, we're getting that chest because we are loot goblins, and loot goblins never abandon loot. Shark X5. Let's see, is it somehow better than our sword? Major reduction to magic. I kind of like having the magic attack, so I think we'll keep what we have. Boop. Oh. I was gonna say, it's been a minute since we had a fight. Boop. Then just this one left. Always grab the monster parts because we want to give them to our friend. Boop. Stream keeps buffering on your end. Yeah. Eliza, I am looking at OBS. I haven't seen OBS go into the. That's been bugging lately, just because I think weather, but it hasn't bugged today. So I think sadly it is just. Oh. I tried to see if I could rush it. It was not a good idea. At least we don't have to redo the entire thing. Okay, we need to make use of the tornado. Oh yeah, this is where we would have used the bomb plant if we didn't just yeet it all the way from down there. Alright, so it is now possible to go up, which is nice. Boop. But first, we go back down because there's a chest that I ain't leaving without. Even if it's just money or materials. Leggings. Are they good ones? Slightly better physical defense, but I don't think it's quite worth it. Lootgoblin.exe. Hey, if you saw where a chest was and it was obvious how you're going to be able to get it, would you just abandon it? I don't think. You're like that too? Yeah. Like, this is a community of loot goblins. We all have that mentality. Boop. Alrighty, well now that everything's nice and safe, we can actually scale up towards the end of the dungeon. Which I have a feeling, considering how large that area is, I have a feeling we'll have one last fight. Whee. Yeah, I see. Oh, we might have a fight before the top. I see that little poisonous mushroom. Every time that's there, I always know to expect a fight. Alright. Oh. Apparently not. Nope, there it is. I was gonna say, like, is this the one time where there's a fake out? Nope. Oh, took a little bit of poison damage, but we're fine. Technically, we do more damage if we're low on health, so getting it closer to that threshold for it is actually smarter. Bong, bong. How many waves of enemies are going to be in this one? But we shall murder. There we go. Totally planned. We wanted that so we can get the damage boost. There we go. Wait, there's another chest up there. We are not completing the dungeon yet. There's loot we missed. Also, you get the blurry little bugger, indeed. How you doing? Oop. You only broke our ankles, but it's fine. As you can see, we're currently just playing Dungeons of Hinterberg. We just completed this, which is one that we got revealed by the dog that we named Dog, because Dog's the best dog among the dogs. You know? Chat shows the name. I showed him all the options. We went with Dog. Dog loved the name Dog. Anyway, how you doing? Boop. Was it worth running all the way back? I think we have better versions of the pads. Well, more money at least. Yeah, it's just money. Wee. And Classified France 44 is a good RTS as well. I'm not sure if I heard of that one. If I did, it would, like, I just don't remember. Whee. Alright, well that's another dungeon complete. Boop. If we... Oh, so literally if we do the one in the last one in Hinterwald, we'll have officially completed an entire page worth of the stamp book. Epic. Well, we're gonna go try to get the signature from Sam. And then we'll be able to save Hannah's shop. Hopefully. Had to stretch. Yeah, I do hope you've all been enjoying the stream so far. Oh, hello. Oh, hey. That was really fun the other night. I could just go out like that again. All my evenings are booked with press interviews at the I'm practically living in the Grand Hotel bar. Maybe stop by sometime if they let you in. Oh, the fancy place. Well, hopefully they let me in. Like, if I'm just locked out of being able to get the signature, I swear. We can't even see him today. Bruh. We could say hi to the one guy who I honestly felt like they might have been the one who informed the mayor of what, like, we were asking questions about stuff. Be right back. You're all good. So technically we could hang out with anyone today if we can't get a signature from Renaud instead. Oop. No matter what, we haven't necessarily, we've talked to him at the fire, but that's it. Most renowned in town. This isn't a good view of the lake. I did not expect someone like you would come this far. Didn't expect the big icy guy to strike up a conversation either. Someone like me? A tourist. We shall see what you've got. Where? We must train. See that you're prepared for what's to come. Sword in hand. Okay. Could you at least help with Hannah's shop? Of course not. But man was just like, just went straight to. Actually, we should check what the pros offer because no matter what, we do want to befriend Dog more. Apparently, if we befriend Alex, we'll be able to level up people's friendships faster, which not quite sure what that does, but. Apparently Gertrude will just give us a lot of money. The dodge stamina is actually pretty useful. A combo counter. So like, welcome back. So I think we ever see hang out with Fia just so we can get the. Because being able to open the lock chest would be useful because there's so much loot. Like, I have a feeling, although it's only level 1, it might not necessarily be hiding the highest tier loot. I'm not sure. Boop. For us, still here. What do you think? Do we realize that we have to wait another day before we can, you know, help Hannah? Actually, a part of me, I did think Danny was. You know what? We'll go for the HP slot. Technically, we have quite a bit, but more health is always useful. And I'm just listen. Danny seems compared to all the other like pros. Like one guy's just really focused on partying. The others just seem really focused on what they do. Daddy actually seems chill compared to all the other pros. Yeah, you know what? Let's relax for the. Wait, what happens if I ask for the signature or get? Will they just be like, I already signed it? Yep. The game's like, hey, you already did this. Yeah, let's relax for the day. It takes a while for us to say anything. The evening light is bright and warm. Honestly, I'd be the same way, just unless I'm with like chatting with friends, I'd be the same way, just chilling and relaxing. So it feels good to soak it in. I had big plans for tonight, you know. Attack training today. Now I think I might just not. Fair enough. Imagine living here. Doesn't get much more scenic than this. I wonder if the people living here notice just how pretty their home is. Day to day, I mean. I think they do. Yeah, I think they appreciate it, even if with all the changes that have happened. Before the dungeons appeared, we could have probably sat here, and the only sound would have been the waves of the water. True. They must miss it. I wonder what's better for everybody. Their quiet village or this magical money-making machine they built. I feel like it's mixed. I feel like majority of the people who are here probably miss like some semblance of how it used to be. Or rather have like a mix instead of being full force like money bag land. Some people here got the short end for sure. A school teacher's life isn't happier if there are 1,000 tourists crowding the street. See you later, silly. Hope you have a good rest of your night. But then, 1,000 tourists get to experience magic who otherwise wouldn't. Maybe that counts for something. You're on vacation here, right? Is magic an essential part of your holiday? Or could you just have gone somewhere else? I feel like for our character, like, any change would have probably helped. I just need to get... Maybe anywhere different would have worked. Maybe they should have kept their quiet village then. How about you? Is magic an essential part to your stay? I slave for a living, so yes. Alright, but on a deeper level, magic's changed the world. It's essential for all of us. Its mere presence should make us pause and think about what we want from our lives. I have an older sister who works in finance. 60-hour week, entire career mapped out. When I meet her, all I can think now is your normal is even weirder and more pointless than before. Damn. Magic's here. It proves the world isn't just atoms melt. So what's the point of sliding away to afford a better car? Doesn't get more meaningful than that. True, with how this place is, I'm pretty sure people who truly enjoy it aren't necessarily here for the money or like they do it just for a different way of life. We should all just take some time off and reconsider what we're doing. And you and I, we're even more lucky. We get to experience all of this up close. Indeed. I'm extraordinarily lucky to stay here. I should keep that in mind. Draw from every last bit of energy I have and make the most of my stay. Yeah, like I said, Danny's really chill, especially compared to some of the other people we met today. Like, Danny's actually they're just a chill hunter who just has more of like just enjoying life. Like, and enjoying the thrills of like what's happened. Boop. A lot more health today. You know what, yeah, let's get our amusement up to 200. So although our relaxation, because we haven't really been relaxing, isn't quite there. There we go. Let's see. A game show. An excited woman with red cheeks is turning a giant wheel. If the wheel smiles upon Christine, she'll be able to fulfill her lifelong dream of going on a Mediterranean cruise. The audience is holding their breath. Jack, cruise ship, here comes Christine. Oh, we are amused. 200 amusement. Like I said, I am curious, like, because we know there's dungeons that are locked behind stats. I'm curious what amusement unlocks for us. If there's a dungeon dedicated to... Which also means we want to be sure to relax. Oh, something is off. Oh. Hi. How you doing, bud? Why was he in our room? That's, did we just get robbed? That's the money guy. Where is it? Oh, damn, we're just running out. This doesn't seem good. Why is everyone calm? What just happened? It's like, remain calm, everything's under... I don't think it's under control. The sludge is everywhere now. We are assessing the situation, but it appears the earthquake caused no major injuries and only minor property damage. This is not minor. And those slimy abominations. What? Okay, yeah, literally, like, what are those? What about them? Okay, yeah, something really shady's going on. If there's just gonna be like, this is normal. Like, do you know the first thing about them? Are we in danger? Our experts are analyzing them. From what the mayor's office has found so far, they appear to be not. This just happened. The mayor is 100% lying about this. This happened just now. And also this is the first case of seeing a monster in town that we know of. Yeah, that's super reassuring. Everybody's safety remains our top priority. We're happy to report that the dungeons were not affected. You can continue to enjoy your sleigh. I don't trust that. I just don't. Did I tell you I got woken up by a monster? You're kidding, right? Nope. I opened my eyes and this thing's looking right on me. And I thought my day was what happened next. It jumped out the window. I ran out and followed, but it was fat. It got away before I could catch it. Then all hell broke loose. Yeah, it was one of the shiny golden ones. The kind that drops Hinterberg. Those are harmless, right? Huh. This might sound weird, but it could be that it wanted you to follow it? Maybe. It could have just hidden after jumping out my window. Instead, it took its time until I made it outside, ran towards the train. Think I'll head out for the dungeons. Catch you later. You're seriously going Slayer today after what just happened? You're not? Love. If there was ever a small day, today's it. Honestly fair, that today might be the one day where it makes more sense to... Hey, so T Jones, I'm noticing they said the dungeons were unaffected. But y'all know something I'm noticing? Why is every dungeon unlocked? Those level 7 ones were not available until after what happened. Neither were the 8 ones here, or this seems really convenient. Like, suspiciously convenient. You know what? Just to see, do we know? Let's go, Dobercog. Let's see if we see any difference when we go here. We might just do the day relaxation thing, just to increase HP and actually, you know, get some relax points up before we focus on the other stuff. But let's see if we notice any differences out here, because I feel like, no matter what, there's shady stuff going on. It doesn't... Okay, so it seems like, at least, just at blanket value, it seems they are telling the truth. Still don't trust them, though. Let's see what... Hey, what's up? Let's see what they say about the dungeons. You've already battled Sazorm, right? Did I ever tell you you're amazing? There's a dungeon close to the summit, but I think you've been to that one. Yes, we have. Past the fence, there's a trail that leads to 2 more. Yeah, we already cleared all of those dungeons. Oh, so even she's saying like those weird slimy tendrils might have opened up the path to the other dungeons. But where would they be? Because we've technically... Hey, so it seems to have affected the mainland. Or like the dungeons too. I don't think these were here on the map. I think they might be lying of just... Well, I guess it's technically the mountains, but still, I feel like that's something they failed to mention. Alright, well... We're 100%... Let's investigate the one down here. Liza, we might just let our character relax for today. But like... We gotta at least investigate the tendril, right? As we're taking the wrong route. We should have taken the road. Does this connect to where we're going? Oh, this goes towards one of the dungeons. Yeah, something ain't right here. Finally, a way over. I'm really happy about the appearance. I think it would probably have taken them another year to repair the bridge, considering how slow bureaucracy is. I don't know how I should feel about stepping on that stuff to cross. Well, huh. Well, those are things that are just gonna exist on the map now. And another locked chest. Why must the game do this to me? I guess I'm just supposed to do this. Interesting, new mechanic. So that means every other point where there's a tendril somehow connects to a dungeon. And apparently nobody's questioning it. Beyond just the people who are like skeptical that it's under control. Just because there is stuff I'm going to be doing later tonight, this will probably be the last like day. TJ, what do you think? Do we take on the shredding facility dungeon? Or should we let our character finally have a day to just relax and chill before we finally get the signatures for Hannah? Probably relax. Yeah, probably for the best for her, and also for my voice. I've been doing a lot of streams, so my voice has been I don't like the way the bridge moves. I don't like that. Well, at least we know we can go to the deadliest of the dungeons now. So yay for being able to be bigger idiots. Yeah, I think there is a meditation point towards here. I forgot exactly where though. I'm too lazy to open the map. Oh wait, there it is. I think this is the first day where we're not going to be killing any monsters. Yeah, let's relax by the nice little cabin by the mountainside. Deer. It's much cooler up here than in the village. Insects are buzzing in the grass. Trees swaying in the breeze. It's a perfect summer afternoon. A little time off. A little just what I need. Deer. And still, there's this nagging voice in my head that keeps saying I should have gone into a dungeon. Why do I always feel my time is only worth something if it results in tangible results? It's almost more work for me to just let loose. But that's why I'm here, to work on being a little less hard working. And I'm finally getting better at it. Dear. Yeah, our character's been so focused on dungeons, I think it was nice to give him a moment to actually relax besides just hanging out with people. Well, this is gonna be interesting walking around town with goo spikes and sludge everywhere. Oh, apparently they patched it. So how was slaying? We did not go slaying actually. How was the spa? Bubbly. I heard those gooey tendrils that burst out this morning. They're everywhere all around him. Turns out you can walk on them. What? Nice. Bet that's gonna open up some new crafts maybe even the new dungeons. Indeed it did. There you are. I have remarkable news. Quite remarkable. Yeah, well, what you got? I have mentioned my work on the village museum before. Yes? Indeed. Such a constant thrill. I don't see how I could have contained myself. We've gathered artifacts from all of Hinterberg's history, from its beginnings as a humble fishing village to its days as a spa resort. Oh, so he recovered the full history of Hinterberg. Interesting. Tomorrow we'll have our grand opening. Just think, the most exciting place in all of Hinterberg finally unveiled. Most exciting place after the dungeons, right? Well, what? I don't know how to pronounce that. Perhaps. You must come tomorrow evening. And you as well, young lady. It'll be such a delight. Yeah, might as well check it out. Learn more about the town. Wonderful. I'll be sure to give you a personal tour. Epic. Good thing he could help us be able to figure out what's going on in the village. The museum might not be such a bad idea, and somehow I don't think he'll find a lot of other people to come. So we have planned. Alright, so we know what we're going to be doing tomorrow evening. Might be a good idea to stock up on gears and potions tonight. I hear that Gear and More just got new stuff. And so did Hen Shop. Ooh, we're able to get more upgrades. Epic. I don't think we really got anything for... we can make this cheaper though. Oh, did we not equip it? I thought we did. Weird. There we go, reduce that to 2 at least. You want who needs defense? That totally won't cost us in the future. I feel bad. Triss has been AFK. Triss missed the... Oh, they're at the... Oh, I don't think I can ask him for the signature at the campfire. No. Sadness. We might not be able to complete it. Let's look around because, you know, I am curious. Would there be new outfits? We can get the terrible monster outfit now. Okay, no, nothing new. All right, so let's see what's new at the shops that we want to go to then. I will say if we can't But I do want to learn how to lockpick the chest. So if we can't, if we're unable to do Hannah's quest line, we're probably gonna hang out with the... Jesus. Just imagine it was... Damage is only minor. Could have destroyed cars. Yeah, they're definitely downplaying what it's truly like. Let's see. Although it's unlikely, we can try to see if it's possible to get him to sign. Nah. Damn. Yeah, so we just won't be able to do the... I don't think we can complete Hannah's quest line. Sadness. At least for the moment. Oh, they have purple quality armor. Which it does make sense considering. And that is very expensive. Jesus. Like, I could buy this now and get a massive increase, but like, we could just end up looting it. Yeah, let's save our money. Okay, so since we cannot do the quest we were hoping for, I think our options... I should just see. What, now that we like befriended it, do we get any other benefits from... A boost based off of relaxation. Interesting. I think we either go with Doggo or T Jones. What do you think? Make it so hang out with Doggo even more, which is a very good call, or make it so we can pick lock chest, hopefully, which is also a very good call. And we might also just be able to learn more about the mayor's business. Pick lock chest? Alrighty. Where's the quickest way from here? Oh, okay, it's just up the street. Cool. Oop. Alright, so we're hanging out with Fia and their friend today. Shouldn't you be like taking a wood cutting sim? Bruh. I knew it just to see if we can get stuff. Want some food? How'd you know? I mean, have it not like I'm gonna use it. Cool. Boop. Mind if I hang? If that's how you want to spend your time. Beep beep. Hi, Cupduck. So, what's the deal with this construction site? Looks kind of abandoned. What? Don't you like it? I think it's super charming. Welcome to Hinterberg. Enjoy your sleigh. Why'd they abandon it? You have audio? Hey! Hi, TJ. A lot of crazy stuff's been happening. I don't know if you saw it or not. The town had some, unique changes. What's the story? Why would you want to know a thing like that? Lucia just wants to get her money's worth. Really experience our arsenal. This is supposed to be another grand hotel. Some big shot foreign investor brought up this primo land 3 years ago. What happened? So basically, like, this literally happened not that long ago. So basically, our character woke up, you know, just expecting another normal day, when one of the monsters, a harmless one, was casually in our face when we woke up. The first instance of a monster being in town. But you know, already pretty big red flags. Our character went to chase him, with the monster seemingly wanting us to chase it. And then, although you might not be able to see it, and actually no, we'll probably be sleeping and then get another morning cutscene, so you probably will. After that happened, the weird magical goo sludge came surging out of the ground everywhere, and now there's giant tendrils that exist everywhere. And although it literally just happened, apparently the mayor's already said everything's fine. Goose? No, goo. there weren't a flock of geese coming out of the ground. That would be funny though. Wanted to cash in on the slang craze. We had construction noise from morning to evening for 6 months, until one day it just stopped. The guy went totally radio silent. Nobody can even reach him. And now it's just unfinished? Yep. Just think of it as a big piece of modern art titled, "How We're Selling Out Our Village." Honestly, yeah, that's really good, especially considering how the mayor and other people have been acting. Goo is normal, geese on the other hand. You might not say that when you see the tendril I mentioned. There's been initiatives to disown the investor and take back the land, but Mayor Wagner has been sitting on it. She probably got some sweet kickbacks from the deal. Ah, so still getting paid, although it's... Hey, don't talk about Karen like that. She's doing all... We have never had someone call the mayor by the first name. Is this kid... We might have just found someone related to the mayor. David's family is really cozy with all the big fish here, you know? Interesting. I'm not my family. Oh, so he knows them but does not like them. Sir, you just happen to share all their super capitalist views. Yeah, honestly, I'm with Fia. She's probably right. If the mayor wanted to take back this lot and finish construction, she'd probably have legal ground. Fia's right. The story smells. See? Told you. This lady knows her stuff. She's kind of cool, isn't she? Let's give her the key I found. It's not like we ever use it. Fine. Hey, you're alright, lady. Take this as a token of our inevitably short-lived acquaintance. May it... Damn, okay. May it help you on your quest or whatever. Hey, we can open locked chests. Yeah, he's on first name terms with the big people. Or at least his family, although he does not like his family from the sound of it. It's been a long day. At least our character got to relax. Boop. We should go to bed. But you know what? Let's... I don't really know what happens if we max out a stat. Let's do our familiarity. The most common tree in Hinterwald is the birch. Characteristic for birches in their light, smooth, and nearly shimmering bark, which usually develops horizontal tiers once the tree reaches a certain age. Birches offer food for various different birds and provide a habitat for many mushrooms and insects. Unfortunately, their pollen is also known to frequently cause allergies. You know, what's expecting more, like, info on, like, fighting monsters, but cool that involves just general nature info, too. At least the bot was nice enough to show up so that Markiplier could punch him on the loading screen. Alright, so I will be on New Street. We'll be going to our first destination for the day no matter what before we end, just because how the saves work, but yeah. I think I'll revisit either Doberkogel or Hinterwald. As unsightly as those slimy tendrils that popped up everywhere are, I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for them. See if they lead to interesting new places. don't forget we promised to go to that museum. Yep. So, what are your plans? Yeah, you know what? Let's check out the. There's only 2 dungeons left in Dober before we're complete. Let's check out that area. We'll probably go for the. Actually, if I can, I'll try to save at the dungeon so we don't have to walk the entire way. And then I'll call it. And we can also check the locked chest to see if there's any goodies. Now that we have a. I was expecting to learn lockpicking. I guess Thea just had a magical key for everything, which is interesting. The Thousand Worm is so cute. Sure, he's slivery, but did you see his little nose and the ears? I think it's perfect, bro. All that for a bun. Boop. It was a cute look, like weird looking snake ferret thing though, so I'll give him that. The chest was just up this hill, right? Yeah. Okay, well, let's see what was in locked chest number 1. Lots of material. I was hoping for more of the loot, but like, that's still very useful. Oh. Dog? Dog, what are you doing here? Dog, hey boy. Pork. What? Okay, first you dig up an entire dungeon and now you just somehow found a chest. Dog is the best dog ever. By the way, the dog is named Dog because chat chose dog. Dog to dog. He's also really curious about magic. And also, yes, he did dig up an entire dungeon. Pork. The mostly German Shepherd dog dug out an entire dungeon. Yes. The dog was actually... How big was the dungeon? Well, obviously it's like the magical portals, but like... Here, if you forgot what exactly it looks like. Like I said, I'm gonna try to save it in front of the dungeon so I don't have to walk there. For next time I stream. The portals, yeah. Like I said, it would. Oh yeah, there's larger ones than that. That's a tendril. That's for some reason a bridge. There's a lot larger ones in the town. And apparently they know exactly what it is. The day it happened. You thought you meant... No, luckily not. That would be... If that happened, like, that dog would have had to eat something, like, really dangerous magical. Alright, let's see what's in this lock chest. This is a different one than the rest. Ooh, physical attack boost plus... an advanced one. Nice. Yoink. So, I don't know if the game would save. Does the game save when we enter the dungeon? Give the dog a bunch of steroids and he might be able to. Maybe. No, if it saves the game, I'll go through to see if it says it saves the game. The dungeon might be hard for me. We can do it. We cleared a level 8 dungeon. We can clear level 7. Although this one might have a lot more fights. Although it did introduce a new puzzle mechanic. We'll find out. Okay, does it save the game here? Okay, cool. So we can just go straight to dungeon diving next time. Epic. Shredding facility. You're rented a shedding facility. Something tells me you have dog to dog on your mind. But yeah, we end up after asking chat what they. Oh, apparently we unlocked some content involving Renaud. We probably wouldn't do that until after we completed the game, but interesting. There is more content beyond the main story. Oh, and also just because we couldn't show it to you, just because we didn't get to interact with the dog again before we ended the stream. You love how Minecraft YouTube channel posts memes and every other comment is to fix Bedrock. I mean, Liza, the Bedrock updates have been some of the most hated ones. And I did too. Like, luckily, like I hate how they did the pause menu. Like, and, so luckily one server I'm at, which, Liza, I forgot, I'm pretty sure it's a public one, but I'm not sure. The, Hive add-on server. But I luckily added stuff because of how disliked the changes for, like, some of the menu stuff is. They added a download for I gotta see where it is. Yeah, there it is. They added 2 mods. One dedicated to making so the settings menu isn't so weirdly spaced out, and another so the pause menu is like before the new updates. Looks like it's just those two at the moment, but yeah, literally people disliked it so much that they did that. But here, before I officially start saying, you know, to all the classic end stuff, I'm letting you know, Cupduck, just because you missed it, but I don't want you to, in case you were curious, you can pet the doggo. This is a screenshot of us petting dog to dog. Doggo is pettable. just wish to you to know that it's not just like dog we interact with. We actually got to pet the doggo. Why is that playing? Okay. Wait, does that mean if I go here? No. Weird. It didn't play the Kirby. Anyway, I do hope you all have a good rest of your night. My voice has been a little more strained lately, so I might not, I might take a rest day tomorrow, unless I decide to play with Popo, which is very, very likely. If I'm not live tomorrow, you guys know the deal, I'll probably be live Sunday. Although, like I might be getting a little sick. I'm not sure though. It's too soon to tell. If I think I'm getting sick, then I may be gone for a few days. Hopefully not though. I think it's just off day. Oh yeah, Popo's doing Elden Ring. Alrighty, so scratch that then. If I do go live tomorrow, actually that should give my voice plenty of time to rest, hopefully. I think it'll be 50-50. We'll either continue this game, like, you know, 5 or late night stream, or we'll finally pick up Silk Song again, because we haven't gotten to Act 3, and we're currently stuck in a situation where, like, if we want to go for all endings, we have to brute force our way through a boss with no heals. That we have good choices if I don't end up having to rest. But until then, hope you all have a good night, and I'll see y'all next time. Let's murder Kirby one more time. Oh. Damn, you guys didn't even get to see Kirby fall. You just heard a scream. Alright, bye.